Hello and welcome to Wildlife Cam. I'm uploading this video a day early because, believe it or not, I'm going to the Kruger Park again. Only for a couple of days this time. We have some family visiting, so we're just going to Tambuti for a couple of days. I can't say I haven't seen Genet 1 for ages, but I haven't been able to identify it for ages. If it has been visiting the pond, it's been doing it in an obscure way that I haven't been able to identify it. There's our impala in the background. They often spend their evenings in the open area quite close to the fence because it's quite safe. They have good visibility. Now we're just watching this civet that's walking past. And once again, I don't know what frightened them, but they came back about 20 minutes later. We haven't seen much of the guineafowl lately. They tend to disappear in summer when they have their babies and then come back when their babies are grown up a little bit. The adult females don't really tolerate having the younger males at the waterhole. A really big male would stand its ground, but the younger ones will flee once the breeding herds start arriving. Dwarf mongoose, yes. There were a few others around, but they're not as bold as the banded mongooses when they drink. They're a lot smaller and more vulnerable, so they tend to come out one at a time. And the reason they're cautious is because of these sort of predators. You can hear the mongoose alarm calling in the background. Sounds like a bird or an insect. and we had several herds of elephants coming in during the course of the night, so my camera got a baptism of elephants. No serious damage done, although they did dig up the Ethernet cable again and broke it, but that wasn't the camera that was affected, just the cable, so I was easily able to fix that. And after this, the elephants all disappeared and we haven't seen them since. Hardly any water left after all the elephants came through, so if this hyena was looking for a nice morning swim, it was going to be disappointed. A bit more action at the trail camera as well this week. I think as the bush starts to dry out, this area becomes a little bit more appealing because it's a bit more secluded and shaded and heavily wooded than the surrounding areas. And these guys haven't been around at all this summer, so I'm glad they're still alive. Something I haven't had on camera for about 3 years and haven't seen in person in even longer. They are quite rare and almost exclusively nocturnal. And someone else who hasn't been around for a while and is here to initiate the new camera. This is an olive toad hiding comfortably in its hole, which I can now see thanks to a little camera that my brother gave me. It's on a fiber optic cable, so I can stick it into cracks and crevices. And then just near the foreways, which we've seen quite a lot lately, 3 of the lines. I think, well, there was a younger male at the back. You can see he's bigger than the other 2, and I think an adult lioness on the right and a younger one on the left. Looking well fed for a change. Can't identify this one. I need to see its left-hand side. They aren't water birds, but this dukop is behaving very much like a wader, just having a nighttime swim. Much like humans, some zebra are a little bit antisocial. Impala are in very good condition, and the males are looking fit and strong for the upcoming rutting season. Been quite hot today, so couple of leopard tortoises coming for a drink. The little one on the right hand side just dashed off, and the bigger one in the water in front. Thanks for watching.